Good, happy Sunday evening, December 12th, 2021. I'm Riley King. Welcome to this Sunday evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday evening, so let's get started right now. First up, damage in Kentucky counties hit hardest by tornadoes. A tornado that stayed on the ground for more than 200 miles ravaged several counties in Kentucky late Friday into early Saturday morning. Among the hardest hit areas were Mayfield, Kentucky, which is about 3 hours outside of Louisville, where a candle factory full of workers was leveled, as well as Spencer County and Taylor County in Bowling Green. In all, there are damage reports in 17 counties, according to sister station WLKY. This is some of the damage. Take a look. Wow. New Hampshire helps. How you can donate to directly help U.S. tornado victims. Rebuilding efforts have begun in the Midwest after a series of violent tornadoes tore through 6 states. Families in Kentucky were hit hardest. That state's governor estimates 70 to 100 people died in the tornado outbreak. Here is how you can help. Take a look here. Donate here, donate online, and you can call 1-800-RED-CROSS or text Red Cross to 90999 to give $10 to the American Red Cross disaster relief. Newcastle native ties Miami Heat franchise record. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota.
A Newcastle native is now the co-owner of a Miami Heat franchise record. Duncan Robinson played in his 174th consecutive regular season game yesterday. That ties the previous record set by Glenn Rice in the early 1990s. During this streak, Robinson has popped up on the injury report several times, but repeatedly played through those injuries and sickness. Robinson will have sole possession of the record if he plays tomorrow night against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. NBA trainer Chris Brickley returns home. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
The versatile Kubota BX series. Easily switch attachments to mow, haul, trench, or do whatever needs to get done. Talk to your local Kubota dealer today to schedule a demo.
Where best meets second to none, MB.
Chris Brickley is one of the top skills trainers for NBA players. He trains some of the league's brightest stars. He's from right here in Manchester. Brickley returned home today and hosted a clinic for kids at the downtown YMCA. He played high school ball at Trinity before playing at Northeastern, SNHU, and Louisville. At the end of the clinic, he presented the Y with a check for $5,000. Brickley says it's important to come back and be an inspiration to his hometown.
It's an amazing thing to come back home, with my partners, Puma and Wilson, and just have some like New Hampshire legends. To me, Stan Sparrow is like a legend. And, we have the central coach, Sudi Lett, and it's just, it's a really cool thing. It's special to be back home. So it's a cool thing to inspire kids, to explain to them, I was once like where you are, the same exact position, same height, same athleticism. And, I used the game to go to college for free and then use the game to make a living. So it's kind of cool to tell the kids my story and to give them inspiration.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. One person dead after turboprop plane crashes along the banks of the Merrimack River in Bedford. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Tractor has been in our family since 1955, when great-grandfather Pearlie and our grandfather George decided to sell tractors.
Well, Grace, behind us is the staging area that the NTSB and the FAA will be working out of for the duration of their investigation. Now, the rubble from the crash is just beyond the tree line here on the banks of the Merrimack River. Now, this was the scene just about an hour ago. NTSB investigators looking for any sort of clues as to what may have happened. It was late Friday night when the small turboprop airplane crashed while on descent into runway 6 at Manchester Boston Regional Airport. The pilot and the sole occupant of the plane died in that crash. He has been identified as 23-year-old Emmanuel Vomvolikis from Michigan. We're told that Vomvolikis was transporting medical supplies from Essex County Airport in New Jersey to Manchester. The plane was registered to Castle Aviation out of Akron, Ohio. The company president releasing this statement to News 9 earlier today that reads in part, quote, "The staff and management of Castle Aviation are very saddened by this event, and our thoughts and prayers are with the family." Now, due to the ongoing nature of the investigation, the company's president, David Combs, cannot comment any further on the crash at this point. But meanwhile, it looks like NTSB and FAA investigators have wrapped up their search tonight. We're told they will be back out here first thing tomorrow morning. We're live in Bedford tonight. Scott Cook, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And how to help New Hampshire families through 2021 Spirit of Giving Food Drive. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Walmart, America's largest, is hiring. Earn up to $28 per hour plus benefits working at Walmart's distribution center. Get a $5,000 sign-on bonus, but hurry, you must be hired before December 16th. Apply today online or text DC to 240240. Watkins, welcome.
It is day one of our Spirit of Giving food drive, and your generosity is already shining through. To kick things off, Shaw's made a very generous donation, presenting this check to the New Hampshire Food Bank, which we learned earlier today will be matched. Along with Shaw's, we're also partnering with Hannaford and Walmart stores across the state this weekend to collect donations for those in need. We're making it so easy to give back when you hit the checkout.
The holidays hopefully bring on a spirit of giving within people's hearts, and that they want to do more. We're happy to do that.
So just look for the display at the store, or if you aren't planning grocery shopping, you can make a financial donation to the New Hampshire Food Bank. And the food bank will turn that all right into meals. Coming to you from the food warehouse at the New Hampshire Food Bank, I'm Jean Mackin. Now back to you.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow for another newscast. Good night and goodbye, everyone.